Welcome back. All right, so I left the house. I went to the mall. Was out for hours. Thought maybe something would happen. Well, we get some signings. So let's go through this before I'm done for today. Andreas Johnsson has been signed by the Pittsburgh Penguins. Of course, Kyle Dubas is familiar with the player. 1 year, $800,000 contract for Johnsson. So there's no risk at all. Hinostroza signs a 1 year deal as well. 1 year at $775,000. I believe I'm the only card-carrying member of the Vinny Hinostroza fan club at this point, which is fine. But I think these are solid depth signings. Again, he was looking to add depth up front. This does that. If they don't do well and they end up getting waived and sent down to the minors, again, that amount of money comes right off the books. So I always get a kick out of when people look at these signings and, oh, I can't believe they signed this guy. Well, if they don't make it, they don't make it. Like, 775 grand, you can bury that in the minors. He gets paid that in the minors. It's a one-way contract, but you can. So that's the thing. Seattle signs Will Borgen to a 2-year extension, $2.7 million per season. So Borgen getting a nice bump on his last paycheck. I think he was around the $1 million mark on his last contract. So $2.7 million. Nice. Well done by Borgen. Bellemare also joins the Seattle Kraken. It's a 1-year deal for Bellemare, $775,000. He's on the older side amongst NHL players. But he has a lot of experience, and you need that experience in the bottom six. So I think that's a solid pickup by the Seattle Kraken. On the LA side of things, Bjorn Focht has signed an extension, 2 years and league minimum, $775,000 per. I still think Bjorn Focht might become a pretty solid top six defenseman. At any rate, again, when it's a contract signed for less than $1 million, there's virtually no risk to it. And again, I do get a kick out of, I can't believe this guy got signed. It's one of my favorite comments. As my answer is always, there's actually no risk to this. It's not a big deal. Now, Don Sweeney. So the Boston Bruins need help down the middle. What would help? Bergeron. Sweeney is awaiting word from Bergeron on whether or not he will keep playing. Now, the Boston Bruins are approaching this off season, as if neither Bergeron nor Krejci will be back. And it doesn't sound like Krejci's coming back at all. Bergeron's the only one that I've heard there's still some conversation about whether or not he's going to play. Krejci may very well do the same thing he's done before and play in Czechia for a bit. But we'll see, right? Bergeron, of course, recently having a kid and all that, and probably quite happy with things as they are. And it's going to depend on his back, too. He does have various injuries, and when you play the defensive style Bergeron does for as long as he has, you're going to have injuries pile up. So if Bergeron decides to keep playing, hopefully it's because he feels good. He's had a bit of time off to think things through. And if he decides to retire, he will be a Hall of Famer as soon as he is eligible. He is a first ballot Hall of Famer all day. That's absolutely the way that's going to go. Does it happen 3 years from now, or does he decide to play this coming season and delay that Hall of Fame induction for another year? We'll see. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. As always, don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. You just happened upon this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, for all your support. I will talk to you again soon.